Good evening. It is 8 p.m. Central. Time for the UT Amateur Radio Club Weekly Net, heard Wednesday nights here on the KA5D repeater system, transmitting from the University of Texas at Austin, covering the greater Austin area. This is KA5TAA. My name is Young, and I'll be your net control for the evening. This is a controlled net, meaning stations should refrain from transmitting until designated check-in or comment time. You can hear us on the University Link repeater system, 441.325 positive offset with PL 97.4 and the N5 OAK repeater system. You can also check in through Echolink on the node KA5D-R. There are other ways of checking into the repeater system, and you can find the details at the website ka5d.com/repeaters. Please give a couple seconds between transmissions to allow all system links to communicate with each other. Is there any emergency or priority traffic on this frequency? If so, please call KA5TAA now. Alright, nothing heard. We won't have any scheduled breaks to check for emergency traffic during the net this evening, but we'll gladly yield the air if any station calls in with emergency or priority traffic. Is anyone available to be my backup net control operator this evening?
This is KN4LRA. I can be back up.
Alright, KN4LRA, thanks Matthew for helping as backup this evening. Alright, the UT Amateur Radio Club Weekly Net is a social net with the purpose of bringing local radio operators together to share knowledge, discuss club activities, and keep in touch. All hams are invited, both new and experienced, and no club membership is required. If you're new to the net, the way this works is very simple. In just a bit, we'll invite everyone listening in to check into the net. We will start with short time check-ins for stations who just have a few minutes with us, then move on to general check-ins and comment time. Once we've got everyone checked in, I'll go down the list one at a time and give each of you the floor. You'll have the opportunity to either ask a question pertaining to the radio hobby, tell us about something you've been working on recently, or just say hello. If you missed the first round of check-ins, don't worry. We'll ask for check-ins again after we've gone through the initial list to give latecomers a chance. After you've responded with a question, topic, or shout-out, we'll ask for the call signs of anyone with a comment about what you said, and then move down the list to the next individual. This is the UT Amateur Radio Club Weekly Net, hosted by the University of Texas Amateur Radio Club, Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. here on the KA5D repeater system. If you're just joining us, please be sure your tone is set to 97.4 if you wish to participate. This is KA5TAA. My name is Young, and I'm net control operator for tonight's net. Alright, let's move on to net check-ins. During check-in, please key in your mic, say "this is," unkey your mic, wait a moment to hear if anyone else started speaking at the same time, and if clear, key in again and slowly and clearly state your call sign and first name. When giving your call sign, please use standard ITU phonetics if you know them. This gives everyone the opportunity to learn the phonetics and makes it easier for net control to write down check-ins. We're going to ask first for short time check-ins. Short time means stations who don't have long with us this evening. To keep things brief, we won't take general comments for the short timers from other stations. Once the station checks in, we will acknowledge that station and ask for any remaining short time check-ins. If you're out there and know you've just got a few minutes tonight, but still want to say you checked into the net, call now with your call sign and first name. Short time station. Alright, I don't hear anything for now, so now we'll move on to, KN4LRA, did you catch anything?
Didn't get anything here on my end as well, so I think we're good to move forward to general check-ins. This is KN4LRA, back to you.
Great, thanks Matthew. Alright, now we will move to regular check-ins. This is KF5TIA, net controller for the UT Amateur Club Weekly Net. We are now looking for regular check-ins. After we get the initial list of regular check-ins, we will give the floor to each of you and then to any stations who wish to respond. To comment, please give your call sign. In ITU phonetics, please. Any and all stations, please call now with the call sign and first name to check into the net with a question, a discussion topic, or even just a hello. No membership is required. Any licensed operators are welcome.
K5 Tango, radio, George.
This is.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I caught a tango and, yeah.
Kilo 5 Tango, radio, George.
Alright, I got Kilo 5 Tango Romeo, George. Are there any other regular check-ins?
WZ5 VBS.
This is.
Lima X-ray. Alright, I got a Whiskey Zulu 5 Bravo Bravo Sierra, I think that's Rusty, and I did not catch the second one. Could you repeat that, please?
November 5 Lima X-ray.
Alright, November 5 Lima X-ray. Are there any other regular check-ins for tonight?
This is. Kilo India 5 Papa Zulu November, Ernesto.
Alright, Kilo India 5 Papa Zulu November, Ernesto. Welcome back to the net. Do we have any other regular check-ins tonight?
KI5 MVF, short time.
Alright, I got Kilo India 5 Mike Zulu Sierra. Is that correct? Do we have any other regular check-ins?
Correction, Mike Victor Foxtrot. Mike Victor Foxtrot.
Alright, Mike Victor Foxtrot, thank you for that correction. Alright, do we have any other regular check-ins?
This is Kilo India 5 Uniform Oscar Golf.
Alright, Kilo India 5 Uniform Oscar Golf. Thank you for joining us tonight. Do we have any other regular check-ins?
Kilo 5 Echo Juliet Lima.
Alright, I got Kilo 5 Echo Juliet Lima. Any other regular check-ins for us?
This is Kilo India 5 Zulu India India.
Alright, Kilo India 5 Zulu India India, I believe that's Sai. I think, nice to have you again. You're a bit quiet on my end, so, yeah. Do you have any other check-ins for us?
This is Kilo Lima 4 Lima Juliet Hudson.
I heard Kilo Lima 4 Lima Juliet Hudson. Thanks for joining us tonight. Alright, it seems like that's all the regular check-ins for now. KN4LRA, I have 8 regular check-ins in one short time. Do you have the same amount?
Yes, I've got the same on my end here as well. This is KN4LRA. Back to you.
Great. Thanks very much, Matthew. So I'll start first with some club announcements. There are a couple club members here with us tonight. Our next meeting is tomorrow at 6, if I'm not mistaken. And it will be in the ETC, although the room may be a toss-up depending on whether or not there are other people in there. So we might have to resort to the room we used for last meeting. But it will be in the ETC 6 p.m. tomorrow. So that's all the club announcements. And I guess we can start with comments from KN4 LOA, our backup net control. How are you doing, Matthew?
Good evening, everyone, and good evening, Young. Thanks so much for helping out and running the net tonight. Not much going on my end. Things are starting to get, back into the rhythm in terms of schoolwork. So I've been busy diving into my senior design project. That has been pretty much what's been occupying most of my time for the last week. So not much to share in terms of radio things, but starting to get back into the thick of the semester. But I'm really excited about some of the things the club has coming up, and also really cool to see a bunch of the guys from A&M connected up here again for the net this evening as well. So welcome to y'all as well. But that's pretty much it for me. I'll go ahead and send it back to you. This is KN4LRA.
All right, thanks, Matthew. Hope your senior design project goes well. And do you have any comments for Matthew from other NETS participants? All right, I didn't hear anything. We'll go down the list now. So I'll start with Kilo 5 Tango Romeo. George, do you have any comments for us tonight?
This is K5 Tango Radio. I don't think I have too much to say. Just thought I'd check in. Driving down the road here in West Austin. Back to net control, K5 TR Mobile.
All right, thanks for joining us tonight. Do you have any comments for George, K5CR?
K5EJL.
All right, K5EJL, please go ahead.
George, I'd like to query you on some things out of the net. Could you shoot me a phone number maybe at K5EJL@ARRL.net, and I could maybe give you a buzz in the next day or two.
No problem. I can do that.
Good. Thank you, sir. Been a long time since I talked to you. K5EJL, back to net.
All right, glad we had that little reunion. Are there any other comments for George from us tonight? All right, nothing heard. All right, next on the list, Whiskey Zulu 5, Bravo Bravo Sierra, Rusty. Thanks for joining us. Do you have any comments for us?
Man, I'm stuck in crazy traffic. Can you hear me at all?
Sorry to hear about the traffic. It's pretty bad around this time, I heard. Do you have any comments for Rusty?
N5LX.
N5LX, go ahead, please.
Yeah, Rusty, do you have a good book?
Yeah, I should, man. If y'all, anybody trying to go, I live up here in Northwest Austin, and if anybody is on 183 North, just don't. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but it has got traffic backed up from like 360 almost to 45, and everything is shut down. All the access roads are blocked. Like, it is just, it sucks. So stay away from northbound 183 up here by, well, I guess just south of Cedar Park. But, yeah, traffic on 183 sucks.
Sorry to hear that, Rusty.
Yeah, when I used to commute like that, I had audiobooks and stuff, but yeah, that's no fun. N5LX, back to net.
Alright, thanks for that warning. It's unfortunate, sorry to hear that. Are there any other comments for Rusty?
KI5PZN.
Alright, Ernesto, please go ahead.
People make fun of me for having a CB radio in my truck, but I do get first-hand reports on traffic from the truckers, so you might want to consider getting a CB radio, my friend. This is KI5PZN going back to net.
I'd get the CB, but, if I would have looked at my maps, I just had no idea. And when I turned on to 360, it's usually, 10 minutes and I'm home. But, man, it was all clogged by the time I got there. So I wasn't even paying attention.
CB radio is a good idea. Never even thought about that. And, at least, Rusty, you can listen to this, on your way back. Yeah, sorry to hear that again. But next on the list, we have November 5, Lima X-Ray, Sky. Do you have any comments for us tonight?
This is N5LX. No, I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Hope you're not stuck in traffic like Rusty.
All right. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Do you have any comments for Sky?
It's some kind of RFI there.
Yeah, that was weird. Repeaters making weirder noises by the day, it seems. But nothing heard for Sky. And next on the list, Kilo India 5, Papa Zulu November, Ernesto. Do you have any comments for us?
This is KI5PZN. Hey, Young, thanks for running the net, and hello to everybody. On the net, let's see. I'm out of breath because I was something on the other side of the house. I have to run here. I lose track of time pretty easy. Let's see. Bunch of work. Just busy with work. Haven't been able to touch the radios this week except for now. But that's a good thing in my world, so I'm happy about it. And let's see, CW. I finally started doing CW and got on the Oak Hill Thursday night CW net this last Thursday for a little bit, and that was a lot of fun. And for those of you listening, if you're interested, that's on Thursdays at 7:30 on the 3.532 megahertz with PATS W5WTH, and they do have a lot of patience, and you really don't have to be good at it. They'll work with you. So if any of you guys are interested in CW, that's the place to go. Other than that, the usual shenanigans here, just trying to make it happen and try to get some radio time. But thanks again for running the net, and back to you. This is KI5PZN.
All right. Thanks for joining us, and that's interesting to hear about the CW net. I think a couple of club members are interested in CW, so hopefully they'll be able to check it out and get some practice. Do we have any comments for Ernesto? All right, nothing heard. Next on the list, Kilo India 5, Uniform Oscar Golf. Thank you for joining us. Do you have any comments?
Hey y'all, this is KI5UOG, Ethan. I have been I was in Florida over the winter break, doing some windsurfing to get ready for the Miami Olympic class regatta. That was 2 weekends ago. Had a good go at that. That was fun, but I had to miss the first week of school to do that. So I've been like kind of panic mode, trying to catch up. And then I'm still in panic mode because I'm trying to get ahead, because I'm also missing school next week to go do the second event in the series in Clearwater. So going to be, and they will be qualifiers for the Junior Pan American Games. So trying to do good at these events and while still balancing school. So it's difficult, but I've been having a good time.
Sorry to hear about your catch-up game with school, but that sounds really cool. And best of luck with your events and also your schoolwork. Are there any comments for KF5 UAG?
DBS.
All right, Rusty, please go ahead.
I'm going under an underpass, so I might not get this. But yeah, I heard you're going to be in Clearwater. And if you're going to be in Clearwater, I got two places you need to go eat. One of them is Columbia Restaurant, and the other one is Guppy's. It's just a little south of Clearwater, but two great places to go eat while you're there. That's all I got. DBS, back to net control.
John says
KF5
he went to a restaurant called
KF5
UAG.
I will have to check those out.
So maybe you can check those out. But thanks for that, Rusty. Are there any other comments for Ethan?
Y'all doubled. Sorry about that. KF5 UAG. I will have to.
Can you repeat, please?
I'll have to check those out when I'm there. Thanks.
Alright, sorry, I misheard. Alright, moving down the list, Kilo 5, Echo Juliet Lima. Joe, thanks for joining us tonight. Do you have any comments?
Well, good evening to the net. Things are shaping up pretty good over at the Lhasa High School Amateur Radio Club. And 10 meters has been open every morning, and the students have regularly been on and making a contact with somebody in Eastern Europe, and they're pretty excited about that. Also, we acquired for repair from the Austin Amateur Radio Club a 1925 Stuart Warner Model 300 receiver. This is a now broadcast band receiver. We're missing one tube, but other than that, it's got a beautiful mint condition walnut case, and I'm looking forward to helping the students restore it and get it back in operating condition. Anyway, a new kind of project. That's it from here. Back to net, K5EJL.
Well, great to hear about your work with Lhasa and the receiver. That sounds really cool. Best of luck with the repairs. I guess it's time to re-identify. So this is the UT Amateur Radio Club Weekly Net, hosted by the University of Texas Amateur Radio Club. Wednesday nights on the KF5Z repeater system. This is KF5TAA. My name is Young, net control operator for tonight's net. And moving on, are there any comments for Joe? Okay, I didn't hear anything. Next on the list, Kilo India 5, Zulu India India. Sai, thanks for joining us tonight. Do you have any comments?
Kilo India 5, Zulu India, India, and Sai from UT Amateur Radio Club, and I'm super excited to be here. The main high event that happened for me this week is that I'm currently transmitting on the new QRZ1 Explorer handle transceiver that I just got, so I hope my voice is clear. Other than that, schoolwork has been ramping up, but still manageable, at least for now. So that's all I got.
All right, great to hear about the Explorer radio. Your voice is very clear, although still a little bit quiet and over here, although maybe it's just an issue with the receiver I'm using. But great to hear that, and are there any other comments for Sai? Okay, nothing heard. Last on the list is Kilo Lima 4, Lima Juliet Hudson. Thanks for joining us tonight.
This is Kilo Lima 4, Lima Juliet. Thanks for having me on the net. It's good to hear y'all are getting settled into the new semester. I wish y'all luck with all of that stuff. As far as things going on over here in College Station, we made an attempt at the ARRL VHF contest this past weekend. It was a good learning experience. We were able to get a couple of rigs set up to do FT8 and FT4 on 2 meters and 70 centimeters and 6 meters. We didn't make a ton of contacts. I suspect it was a combination of propagation conditions and a little bit of poor planning in terms of having antennas and good feed lines, but neither here nor there. We learned some stuff, and then we're just gearing up for the what's it called? Winter Field Day is this weekend, so that should go pretty well. I think that's all going on over here. 7-3, back to net control. This is KL4LJ.
Oh, sorry to hear about didn't go as well as planned, but hope it was at least fun. And I suspect, if we were to do the Winter Field Day, I suspect we are in a similarly unprepared state. I don't think we've discussed it at all within the club. But are there any comments for KL4LJ? KG5 UBB. All right, KG5 UBB, David, thanks for joining us.
Hey, Young. Yeah, I don't think we have any plans to do VHF Field Day, but that could definitely be fun. We have the supplies for it. So yeah, if you want to do it, just let me know. That's all I wanted to say. Back to net.
All right, thanks, David. I honestly think VHF Field Day would be pretty fun, although I think Hudson said it was last week, so maybe we'll have to wait for the next one. I don't know when that will be, but I think that would be very fun. We'll have to set that up. But any other comments? Any comments for Hudson?
KL4LJ.
All right, KL4LJ, go ahead, please.
The VHF contest is twice a year, so we just had the January one, and then there will be another one in June. KL4LJ, back to net control.
All right, thanks for that information. We'll have to look out for the June one then. But I am at the list of our regular check-ins, so let's move on to late check-ins, and I will re-identify again. This is the UT Amateur Club Weekly Net, hosted by the University of Texas Amateur Radio Club. This is KF5TA. My name is Young, and I'm the net control operator for tonight's net. All right, let's move on to late check-ins. Please key in, and key in, say this is, unkey, and then wait a bit. And then if you don't hear anyone else, please state your call sign and first name, preferably with ITU phonetics. And now calling for late check-ins.
This is
Kilo India 5 Yankee Bravo Echo Nayab checking in from A&M.
All right, I heard Kilo India 5 Yankee Bravo Echo Nayab, thanks for joining us tonight. Are there any other late check-ins?
This is David Kilo Golf 5 Uniform Bravo Bravo.
All right, Kilo Golf 5 Uniform Bravo Bravo. David, thanks for joining us tonight. Any other late check-ins? All right, nothing heard. KN4 LRA, I got 2 late check-ins. Do you have the same amount?
Yes, sir. I have the same 2 down here as well. Back to you, KN4LRA.
Great. Thanks very much, Matthew. We'll start with Nyack. Kilo India 5 Yankee Bravo Echo. Do you have any comments for the net?
This is Kilo India 5 Yankee Bravo Echo. Nothing in particular, just reiterating what Hudson said. We tried VHF Field Day. It was an experience. Hopefully Winter Field Day goes a lot better for us. But other than that, just happy to check in again. And things are going great down here in College Station. KN5YB, back to net.
All right. Yeah, thanks again for all the A&M people for checking in on the net. It's fun to have some out-of-towners. But hope best of luck with winter. And are there any comments for KI5YB? All right, nothing heard. KG5 UBB David, do you have any comments for us tonight?
Not much. I just wanted to, check into the net. My class ran super late, so I didn't get to be alternate net control for tonight. But yeah, I just wanted to say hello. Also, remind everyone that I think we have a meeting tomorrow. I could be deeply mistaken, and if so, I do apologize. But yeah, I just wanted to check into the net. KG5 UBB, back to you, Young.
All right, glad to have you, and no worries about missing alternates. Hopefully the class doesn't have to run late next time. Maybe you can. But there is a meeting tomorrow. I think I mentioned that. But are there any comments for David? All right, nothing heard. Thanks to everyone for joining the net tonight. I think that's everyone on the list. So KN4 LRA, I got 10 regular and then 1 short time altogether. Is that do you have the same amount?
I have 10 regular check-ins and 1 short-time check-in. So I think that's the same as what you've got. This is Cam4. All right, back to you.
All right, great. Thank you again for joining us for the UT Amateur Radio Club Weekly Net, a service of the University of Texas Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5XU. We're right here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. for the net. We're the official amateur radio club of the University of Texas at Austin. For more information, please visit http://n5xu.org, where you can read about the club and sign up for our email list. I'm Young, call sign KF5TIA, for my QTH here in the N5XU Shack 73, and thanks again. The system is now returned to regular amateur use.
KG5UBB, KF5TIA.
KF5TA, hi David, what's up?
I may have misheard you, but was there a meeting this week or no?
Yeah, there's one tomorrow, 6 p.m. Although the room may be occupied again, so it might have to be like the same room as we did last meeting in. Yeah, it's going to be in the ETC, just kind of iffy on where KF5TIA.
All right, cool, thank you. I'll see if I can try and get a demo. I doubt it. I don't really have anything new to share, but thank you, KG5UBB.
Yeah, demo would be highly appreciated. Although, yeah, no worries if you can't get one set up. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, I suppose. 7-3, KF5TA.
Hey, this is KL4LJ. I didn't see an email come in from y'all last week. Did y'all send one, or did we get an email address wrong or something like that?
KL4LJ, this is KF5TA. I've been quite busy this week. Hopefully I will be able to send one like this weekend. And I'm trying to find the email you mentioned last time. It's clubofficers.whiskey5alphacharlie@gmail.com. Is that correct?
That's correct. No worries. Just wanted to make sure I hadn't given you the wrong email or something. Looking forward to hearing from y'all. 7-3, have a good night. This is KL4LJ, clear.
All right, thanks. Thanks for the reminder. But I'll try to get in touch. We're all quite interested in some joint club activities. But thanks for joining the Nets, and 7-3, KF5TIA.